Hij kan niet meer, maar je denkt dat je het zijn. Die staan, die man, die man, hij zal ook kwalificeren. Dan is het misschien wel een film. Nee, dat gaat nou. Ja, dat is klaar daar. Precies. Twee jaar nou was het twee. Was het eerst uitkomen? Ja, maar nou die mannen zeggen het zijn zal liever die tafel, maar hier staan die mannen buiten. Hij is wat ook van paraat. We need to get
All right, folks, here we go. It's yet another live TV game brought to you with the courtesy of Cape Town TV and Western Province Rugby. With me is the president of Tygerberg Rugby Football Club, Elroy Cupido. Elroy, wow, here we go again.
Yes, JP, welcome to Florida Park. This is the home of community rugby.
Yeah.
And today we are hosting PRIMROSE. Very happy to have them here, and a very important game for us as Tygerberg today.
Why?
We need the points.
Need the points?
We need the points. For us, it's important to finish strong. We need maximum points to ensure that we at least make top 3, top 4.
Yes.
To make it easier for us when it comes to the top 8,
Yes.
and at least get a home game. So it's important, and for us, it's about making a statement as Tygerberg. We always keen to make a statement, and what an opportunity and what a year so far for us to make that statement and build on that.
The teams have just run on. We obviously have to say thanks to your partners that are helping you, ML Panel Beaters and XNES. They've been with you guys for a while now.
Yes. Thanks to all our sponsors, all our investors. Without them, this is not possible.
Yeah.
So we're really grateful for them, all of them. And if it wasn't for them, this is not possible. So yeah.
So the teams are about to run on the field. Just for the sake of the fans, the people that are watching at home now, and the Cape Town TV viewers who are all over the country. The Tira fans has got a reputation of being one of the strongest supporters clubs, not only in Cape Town, but in South Africa.
Yeah. Yes, 100%, and it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Home and away, they make sure that they are noticed and they are heard. They can be hostile at Florida Park, but that's because they're very knowledgeable about the game and about the laws of the game, and passionate about Tygerberg Rugby Club. And without them, it would be a failure. So to our supporters, that's what it's about.
All right, we're going to leave it at that. Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
And we'll say to you, we'll hopefully catch up with you at half-time again.
Thanks, JP.
All right, folks, it's all yours. Tygerberg versus PRIMROSE here in Super League A. We trust that you can hear us. We'll take you to the commentators. Good luck, both sides.
Welcome to Tygerberg's home ground of the Tira, out here in Ravensmead. Very sunny, warm day, perfect for rugby. And we have PRIMROSE taking on Tygerberg in an important clash, a clash to decide the top 8 for Rosa. For PRIMROSE, if PRIMROSE win here, they have a very good chance of making the top 8. And this is a very important game for Tygerberg as well. And we will have kick-off in a few seconds. PRIMROSE is obviously being led by Idris Arendse. And kick-off. And it's Idris Arendse, captain, taking the ball up. Good clean out here by PRIMROSE. Khalik Damon, the scrum off. And PRIMROSE just received a penalty for falling over the ruck from Tygerberg. So we have a penalty in the 22 of PRIMROSE. Stadium is packed behind me. It's a very good day for rugby here today. So we have a line out just outside of the 22 for PRIMROSE. They're going for a 4-man line out. PRIMROSE won evergreen van the Stel last week, and they lost the line out to Tygerberg. And they're playing it up with the flanker. He takes it up well. Good clean out. The scrum half have to dig for the ball. Someone is not rolling away, and there we go. Now the hooker takes it up for Tygerberg. Gives it to the prop. It's a good tackle there. And now Tygerberg is playing it out wide. What was expected of them. And we're coming back for the penalty. For a high tackle. And they're going to poles. Tygerberg have decided to kick to poles. So it's straight in line with the poles, and it's about 26, 27 meters out. And the 13th center is going to take the kick. So Tygerberg is looking to put on the first points on the board for the day. Am I doing it? And the penalty is over. So we'll go for a kickoff. And Tygerberg is on the board, 3-0. And discipline is going to be a big factor here today. So we'll have a kickoff from Ada. Kicks it deep. Nice take by the wing. And now they're playing it in the 22. I think it was taken back. And the referee's arm is out for an advantage, penalty advantage, and he's giving it to Tygerberg. And it was a quick tap, but the referee didn't allow it, so they have to come back. No release in the tackle. So the center, number 13, is going to kick it out just outside his 22. That's a very good kick. On the 22-meter line of PRIMROSE. It's a very good kick from the 13 center. So we have a scrum on the 22-meter line for PRIMROSE. His colleague Diamond will feed the scrum because the referee is not happy with something. Speaking there to the front rows. And PRIMROSE just received the penalty, scrum penalty for putting his knee on the ground. So the lucid prop has put his knee on the ground and the penalty was conceded by Tygerberg, and Ada will kick to touch. So 5 meters out from the halfway line, Primrose got the line out. They chose a 3-man line out. Beautiful take by the lock. And Anna just missed the ball in the middle of the field. And there's a turnover. Turn. Oh, yeah, God. Can you buy him for me? Yeah. It's a grabber through by the fullback. Well covered at the back. And he didn't kick the ball out. So Tygerberg is attacking again with the captain taking the ball up. I think there's a knock on by the fly off. Yes, and we have a scrum. On the 10 meter, on the, let's say, 2 meters away from the 10 meter line of Primroses, we have a scrum for a knock on. Game is quite tight. We expect Tygerberg to take it out wide. It's very hot and it's dry conditions, so obviously Tygerberg is going to look to play the ball very wide. Primroses do have the players to obviously defend out wide if need be. And penalty again, a scrum penalty, second scrum penalty for Primroses. And either these Arons is deciding on what to do, and others taking the ball and kicking it to touch. So we have a line out on the 10 meter line of Tygerberg. Primrose attacking. So 2 scrums not going the way of Tygerberg. Some technical issues there in the scrum. I'm sure that the coach will obviously address that. So we have another 4-man line out. Primrose has definitely come out with a plan. And I think this is what they're going to do, is going to obviously play the short lineouts. The ball is loose, kicked forward by Ada into the fly-off's hands. And he kicks it into the 22 of Primrose, with Tariq Albertus just picking it up, giving it to Khala Damon, and he kicks it out. And line out for Tygerberg. We are 15 meters in Primrose's half. Tygerberg on the attack. We have a knock on. What the fuck is going on? Tygerberg is definitely having problems when it comes to the scrum. It's not that Primrose is overpowering them or anything like that. It's more of a technical issue. You know, it's something that can be fixed I'm sure that the coaches is definitely discussing that already. So Primroses on the feet of the scrum. Garlic Diamonds putting it in. The wicket just popped. The referee said he must play, and there's a penalty, and it's the third penalty, scrum penalty for Primroses. So they're definitely struggling at the scrum. Primrose having the advantage at set pieces so far. Ada will kick this ball out. He will try to look at this. Literally no wind here on the field, so nothing favoring the kickers. And we have a line out for Primroses on the 10-meter line of Tygerbergs. So territory-wise, it's been equal. I think it's 50-50. Primrose has been into the half of Tygerberg a few times, and so has Tygerberg in Primrose's half. Positions is also the same, 50-50. We're looking at the lineup now from Primroses, another 5-man lineup. Beautiful take. Dawood Valley taking the ball, Khalla taking it up, Ada taking it inside, and a beautiful tackle there on Ada. And Primroses playing it wide. Will that be a deliberate knock-on? No. The referee has called it a knock-on. So scrum for Primroses. 5 meters into the Primroses half. Tayo Marshall and Ayanda Nokazi has been doing very well for Primroses in the scrum. Tygerberg has been struggling. So now the referee is having a talk with both front rowers. Schalik Matthews is standing right behind him to take the throw in. So this is 5 meters into the half of Primroses. The fullback Tariq Albertus is in the line, so there's an option both ways for the scrum off. And Tygerberg have just pushed Primroses off the ball. There's advantage for Tygerberg. And the flyer decided to kick, and the referee will pull them back for the penalty, and they have they've taken back 1 from the 3 that they conceded. So Tygerberg has definitely talked about the scrum issue and has now conceded, Primrose has conceded the penalty. 5 meters into the Primrose's half. And it's Marvin Fredericks taking the ball, kicking the ball into touch. Beautiful kick. It's about 7 meters into the 22 of Primroses. Tygerberg on the attack. This is the area where you have to look out. Primroses in great danger because Tygerberg is a team that always finishes off when they come into this half of the side of the field. Tygerberg also opted for the 5-man lineout. Into the hands of the captain, and they're going to maul it up. It's a very good strategy. I think that move was legally taken down. Yes, and it's a scrum for Primroses. So Primroses has done well on that defense on the scrum, on the lineout, and they conceded a scrum there. I think the territory has shifted a little bit for Tygerberg. They've been in Primrose's half a little bit more, but it's only the position that they're struggling with. It's holding on to that position. And obviously Tygerberg has done really well in retaining the position, but it's the holding on to that position that is the problem. Malik Diamond feeding the scrum and is picked up by the 8-man. He takes it up into the fly-off channel. He gets tackled by the flanker. Nice clear out there by Ada. And PRIMROSE is playing it out wide. And Tariq Albert is giving it to Bakir Kaida. Taking it in and he lost the ball. And I'm very sure there is an option because that looks like a knock-on. Let's hear what the ref have to say. We just wait on the signal of the ref. And he's speaking to the linesman. Nah, they decided just to give a line up. So the knock-on wasn't picked up by no the linesman nor the referee. So we have Tygerberg on the 10-meter line of PRIMROSE taking another 5-man line out. I think this is a strategy for both teams. The flanker takes it up into the half, tackled by Dawood Wali. Nice clean out by Tygerberg. Tygerberg immediately taking it out wide into the space. That is where they are very dangerous. And bringing it up into the middle again. It's a good clean out. And they're playing out wide again. Oh, really good touch by the fly off. And the number 6 flanker taking it up. Beautiful clean out. And the prop gives off a beautiful pop on the outside. Good tackle. The referee's arm is out. I assume it's for that high tackle and there's a knock on. And we'll definitely go back for the high tackle. And Tygerberg has just taken a quick tap and go. And the scrum off is still on it. And Bakir Kaida just tackled him. And he lost the ball. And lost it backwards. The referee said play on. The ball is at the behind the try line. And Dawood Wali has just taken it. And has pressed it down for a. He's just waiting on the referee signal. He's speaking to Tygerberg's captain. So it's a 22 kickoff. Yeah, it's a 22 the kickoff. And we're in the 19th minute of the game. The score is 3-0 to Tygerberg. The 3 points was a penalty from Marvin Fredericks.
All the way, all the way.
Ada taking the 22 kickoff. Bakir Kaida under it. Dawood Wali taking it up. And he lost the ball. Some good play there by the number 18. He just lost the ball. Ripped off from Dawood Wali. And the pass goes into the prop. He takes it up. It's a good clean out there. PRIMROSE is not counter-rucking. Slight bad pass there from the fly-off. And it gives a loop pass to the flank on the outside. He gets tackled. Tygerberg very good at the at the breakdown. Another good clean out there from Tygerberg. The scrum off looking around, can't find his fly off. Now he gives it to the hooker. He takes it up. He gets tackled by 2 PRIMROSE players. And Fredericks takes it up, passing to the captain, number 8. And he was taken out on the line out by Bakir Kaida. It's a very good tackle there. There's a scuffle going on. Line out to PRIMROSE. 15 meters into the half of PRIMROSE. I think there's an injury. I think it's Muhammad Bashir Diedrichs who's having been looked at. I think he's ready to go. So, line out. Line out for Primroses. 15 meters into and set his throat. It's a very good jump, very good catch there. Out Valley playing scrum off. Idris Arendse just ran through 2 tackles. Good clean Khalik taking the ball to the blind side. There's a good kick there. And there's a chase down. And I think Ada's going to take it. It goes out. So it's a scrum all the way back to the half of Tygerberg. So PRIMROSE is doing well on the defense. Tygerberg has been a bit clumsy when it comes to passing the ball around. Nobody's actually playing any formation that we can pick up. The ball has been going out wide the whole time. So hopefully things will change for PRIMROSE as they're looking at to get into the half of Tygerberg. And the 8-man picks up and he passes to Khalid Matthews, and it is a knock from the Tygerberg captain, who tried to intercept the ball but couldn't get to it. So we have a scrum again for PRIMROSE, 2 meters in the half of Tygerberg. PRIMROSE are doing very well in the scrums. They conceded, they've received 3 scrum penalties to the 1 of Tygerberg. Khalik Damon getting ready to feed the scrum. Zolile Matthew Kiwetu, the 8-man of PRIMROSE, is doing very well there from behind the scrum, picking up the ball on 2 occasions. But nothing has come from that attack yet from the 8-man picking up. Same has happened on the side of Tygerberg. They are really struggling to get continuity. Both teams. Khalik Damon feeding the scrum. And the scrum has gone up and the referee's arm is out again. So PRIMROSE is looking to have another penalty, scrum penalty, as Adad knocked the ball on in the midfield. And it's a scrum penalty to PRIMROSE, losing his bind. Ethan Abrams, the prop on the loose-head prop, losing his bind. And we have Ada taking a penalty kick. 5 meters away from the 22-meter line of Tygerberg. So PRIMROSE now have a perfect platform to attack in the half of Tygerberg. They've been here and lost the ball. Let's see what PRIMROSE has got to do. Cavino, the captain Mabola of Tygerberg, he has been very troublesome for PRIMROSE in the lineouts. PRIMROSE is opting for a maul. Captain Idris is coming and supporting the maul, as is Bakir Kaida. And the maul is going very strong. The referee just said no. There was an interference. There's a side entry from one of Tygerberg's players, and they get a penalty on the 22-meter line. And Adad deciding to kick touch, and PRIMROSE going for a line out. So now we are 7-8 meters from the try line. It's very good for PRIMROSE. They need to finish. They need to keep their composure. Make sure they get the ball and give a good platform for the outside backs to see if they can score a try. So on the bench for Primroses, we have Harun Adams, hooker, Gerald Junior Gambi, prop, Sitetembe, Zwelonke, prop, Lukman Tape, a youngster coming through in his third game for Primroses on the bench, and Lishwin Love, utility back, and last and not least, Konze Hendricks. We'll give the reserve for Tygerberg in a few minutes as Dale takes it up. Good strong run there from Dale, good clean out there by Bakir Kaida. Khalid Diamond feeding the fly off. Ada out to Tariq Albertus into space and he scores in the corner. Beautiful try, beautiful try. Starts with a perfect set piece. And I think if the set pieces has played a major role in this match so far for both teams. Primroses using the lineup and scored in the corner in the 27th minute of the game. Primroses leads Tygerberg 5 points to 3 with the conversion to come by Ada. Yeah, and a former Tygerberg, former Tiere Mannetjie, Ada himself, Adrian Duncan Roberts, taking the conversion outside of the 22 from the corner. Let's see for the flags, and he missed it, gone out wide. So, in the 28th minute of the game, Primroses leads Tygerberg 5 points to 3. A try by Tariq Albertus. And a penalty by Marvin Fredericks. That's the difference between the two teams. It's been a equal clash so far, but Primroses dominating the set pieces so far, and the result shows on the scoreboard. So we have a kickoff. Nice high and deep. Idris Arendse under it, captain of Primroses. Call for a mark, didn't get it. Bakir Kaida coming away with the ball, being tackled there on the 22-meter line. Khalid Diamond giving it to the fly off. He plays it out to Ada. Ada goes out to Tariq Albertus. He decides to kick. He doesn't get touched. It's in the hands of the fullback. He gets tackled. Beautiful one-leg tackle there. Tariq Albertus over the ball and he receives a penalty. Beautifully done there, Tariq Albertus. Good follow-up on the kick. And on the halfway line, we have Primroses penalty. And the captain is coming in to make a decision. And I'm sure that he will probably kick to touch. There we go. So Ada kicks to touch. Let's have a look. So the line out is on the 22-meter line of Tygerberg. So possession and territory, they have definitely shifted to Primroses. So we have a line out. It's a good line out there. Idris Arendse taking him up in the middle. Gets tackled. Scrum. Primroses believes it should have been a penalty, but the referee has made up his mind and said no, it's a scrum. Took it in. That ball wasn't going to come out. So Idris Arendse calls his troops to speak to them. I don't know if this was on the instruction of the referee. Is there injury? There's no injury. So Idris Arendse just asked the referee to speak to his troops. And now they're going to take the scrum just outside the 22-meter line of Tygerberg. So Khalik Daman will feed the scrum. Again, Primrose is split with Tariq Albertus on the left. And Kyle Alexander, the flyover of Primrose, is on the right. So Khalid Daman has got two options. Let's see which one he's going to take. And the 8-man picks it up. He's been tackled behind the gain line. A good clean out there by Daoud Wali. Tygerberg fans doesn't feel happy about that. And Ada takes the ball up and he loses the ball. And a beautiful backhand pass by the center. Marvin Fredericks chased down by Khalid Daman and he takes it down and he's being tackled out by the line. Attacking ball for Tygerberg. Very good recovery there from Tygerberg. And they came all the way down to the 22-meter line of Primroses. This is very good rugby. I think both teams has been conventional in their approach so far. There's a few mistakes, especially when they try to go out wide. But when it comes to the lineouts, literally it's even Stevens. Let's have a look. Captain takes the line out and they're going to go for the maul as Tygerberg comes in. Primrose is not well set. So we have a penalty for obstruction in the maul. Ada will now kick to touch and we need to go to the reserves of Tygerberg. So on the hooker we have Colwyn Menches, prop swinger Makola Bani, prop Indinako Kuse, utility forward back Lorenko Benjamin, utility forward back Brian Davids, utility forward back Ronaldo Daniels, and utility forward back Gladwin Mahala. So Tygerberg now is taking a quick line out and the flanker takes it up into the middle of the field. 2-3 missed tackles. Bakir Kaida making a tackle there. They decide to attack the blind side. The prop number 3 takes it up. I think that's penalty for falling over. So penalty there on Daoud Wali for not supporting his body weight. So Marvin Fredericks just took the ball. He's going to definitely kick for touch. So we are 34 minutes and some change in. The score is still 3-5 to Primroses. It wasn't an easy. It wasn't going to be easy for Primroses, but they are currently leading, so they are still in the game. And it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen in the next 6 minutes before the second half starts. So we have a line out on the 22 for Tygerberg. It's an overthrow. Khalik Daman takes the ball and kicks it down. And he kicks it into touch. 15 meters into the half of Tygerberg. A very good kick there by Khalik Daman as he speaks to his coach, giving him some advice there. So Primrose is now on the front foot again, back into the half. It's been even Stevens, it's been 50-50 when it comes to territory. I think possession, Tygerberg has got, I think Tygerberg has got that stats in the bag there. So another misthrow from Tygerberg. The hooker of Primrose is taking up. Good hit there by the captain, he falls over. Khalik Daman's got the ball in his hand. And Ada, all the way out to Tariq Albertus on the outside. He takes it in, beats one tackle. Beautiful clean out. Khalik Daman plays with a fly off. Into the lock, he takes it up. beautifully. Good clean out there. Plays it to the fly off again. Out wide to Idris Arendse. Beautiful pass to the 8th man. He breaks the tackle and is brought down 8 meters from the try line of Tygerberg, and PRIMROSE is on the front foot. The hooker just took it up, fly off. Ada takes it up, takes a hit, missed tackle, second missed tackle. Captain come in for the steal. He gets taken out. Tariq Albertus takes it in. Beautiful tackle there on Tariq Albertus on the left side of the field. The ball is still in possession of PRIMROSE. Tygerberg very instrumental in the defense. Khalik Diamond just went on his own. And I think that is a neck roll from PRIMROSE on the Tygerberg player. A neck roll, yes it is. So PRIMROSE conceded a penalty 15 meters away from the try line of Tygerberg. Marvin D. Fredericks is going to kick for touch. Captain Idris Arendse coming over to speak to the ref, and he doesn't allow anything from him. So it says to Fredericks to kick to touch. And we are 5 meters out from the halfway line. Line out to Tygerberg. It was a lineup. The linesman, no, the referee picked up something. The linesman told the referee from some infringement. We can't say what it exactly is. The referee hasn't signaled. However, has given a scrum to PRIMROSE. PRIMROSE is dominating the scrum so far in this half. Has now got 5 meters into the half of Tygerberg. So territory-wise, it's been PRIMROSE. Possession-wise, it's all Tygerberg. I think Tygerberg has been a bit rattled in the scrums. Hence the fact there's always a delay from the side. So the flanker Peter John Joseph just spoke to the referee there. Can't hear what he has to say. Khalik Diamond feeds the scrum. And the scrum. And it's a penalty scrum to PRIMROSE. It's the 5th penalty scrum to them. Like I said, they've dominated the set piece. Idris Arendse making the decision. And they're going for touch. So things hasn't been going very well for PRIMROSE in the first half. No, they're going for poles. So Ada is going for poles. This is a 45-meter kick. Would be some achievement if he does put it over. So Ada taking a penalty, 45 meters from the poles. I'm sure the decision was made on the time, because if he kicks miss, Tygerberg can attack, but if he kicks it over, then it will be time, and that will be the first half. This game has been equal on all facets so far of the game. The only areas where PRIMROSE has dominated is the set pieces, especially the scrums. Did Ada make it? No. Tygerberg has a chance to attack. Fullback kicks it down. Tariq Albertus catches it. PRIMROSE is still going to keep it alive. They're still going to take it up by the hooker. It's a clean out by Tariq Albertus. Good clean out there by him. Khalik Diamond waiting on his instructions, and the captain Idris Arends are deciding that is enough. We will go into the cloakroom. And it's halftime here. 3 points to 5 for Primroses.
Wow, folks, well, exactly as expected from a Western Province Super League a league game. Cape Town TV bringing you the very best of Western Province Club Rugby, and this is the live match between Tygerberg and Primrose. And with me is the president of Primrose Rugby Football Club, Rashad Majid. Rashad, what a game so far.
What a game, yes, very close. I think the mistakes is going to define who's going to win and who's going to lose.
We spoke to Elroy, we're going to speak to Elroy again now. Spice Maker,
Yes.
Alpha Body Works, these are your sponsors, right?
Yes, Spice Maker, Sharif Abash, CEO of Spice Maker. Local guys, Sharif played with me, 1977,
Really?
for City and Suburban. So I'm glad that the local guys are coming back to
Yes.
sponsor us.
Tell me a little bit about Super League A. Tough league this year?
Very tough. We started well. I think we lost in the last 20 minutes. We had the top teams, the top 5 teams that played against us. We just about lost in the last 10, 15 minutes. So we're thereabouts, but we just are fighting now to stay up.
To stay in there,
Yeah, we got to win our next 2 games.
We noticed that so many of the games this year in Super League A has been small margins.
Yes.
Everybody, small wins, small losses.
Yeah, the match against UCT we should have won. Mistakes. That was our first match. And I think Falls Bay, we were leading by 10, 12 points all the time, and they came back and they beat us by 2 points up. Plus penalty try at the last minute. And carry on.
No, you go ahead.
And Helderberg, that was a tough 38-38 draw.
Yes.
We should have beaten them.
Rashad, we're going to say good luck for the rest of the game. We're sure it's going to be very exciting. And with that, I'm going to bring the president of Tygerberg in there. Elroy, we got you back here. There we go. Primrose. Elroy, exactly what is expected. We were speaking to Rashad there. Is exactly what we expected from a typical, I wouldn't say derby match, but a close game.
Yeah, close game, JP. Hats off to Primroses. I think they've done their homework, did all their research. They obviously being coached by Ricky Peterson, who is an old boy of Tygerberg and from the soil of Florida Park, played here as well.
Yeah.
So we expect nothing less, and we are hoping for the second half, at least for Tygerberg to come out and play the game that they're supposed to play. I think playing in the wrong areas, not executing. So we need to better on that.
Just standing on the side of the field, and I'm privileged enough to have walked around Florida Park many times, but just standing here and listening to the players talk, it sounds like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, it is a well-oiled well-oiled machine. I just think that, especially in the first half, you know, as I've said, Primroses have done their homework and they're playing well. So hats off to them. We just need our boys to come out and play the game plan that they need to play in the right areas and execute. And yeah, so
leave that up
and
to the
keep the
coaches.
discipline. We leave that up to the coaches and they'll do their jobs half-time.
We've got about 30 seconds or so left for the fans out there, the Cape Townians, people all around South Africa. Just tell us a little bit about Tygerberg, the club itself. You've got senior teams, you've got junior teams. It really is a club that's been a bastion of Ravensmead for a long time.
Yes, for a long time. Established in 1992, won the Super League Championship in 1998, and we've got 4 senior sides, under 20 side, and then we're working on a women's side, and then we've got multiple juniors, about 120 to 150 of them, and serving the community, you know, of Ravensmead and surrounding areas through rugby.
And that's one of the things that we've noticed even during the times of COVID. It was the community looking after the club.
Yes, it was the community. And that's what's important to us. And as you can see today, this is what rugby at Florida Park is all about, is the community supporting the club and vice versa.
And I'm sure the kickoff's about to start there, but one of the things we also noticed in historically is your support from, which we saw growing again, was the old boys structure.
Yes, the old boys got together a couple of years ago, and I think it was back in COVID. I think we did an interview as well. So, and they play an important part, an important role when it comes to club rugby and giving back, you know, to the club and to the community. So, very important. We count on them, and our old boys are the ones that are the investors and the sponsors of this club.
So we're about to, well, there we go. I think the kickoff's about to get going. Sorry, folks, you have to excuse us as we keep turning around to see, because this is live rugby. But I think we will leave it at that then. Just on a final note, Alroy, the fans, they come every weekend.
Every week, week in and week out. The faithful Tygerberg supporters come out and support the team.
All right, folks, well, with that, you can hear the music has started, which is our cue. Back to the games. Primrose against Tygerberg, Super League A. Some of the best running rugby that you'll see. We'll see you again after the break.
Hi, welcome back to Florida Park, where Tygerberg is playing against Primroses in a very tough encounter. Primroses leading, however, 5 points to 3. A try by Tariq Albertus, unconverted try, and a penalty by Tygerberg, Marvin Fredericks. So we're now waiting on Ada to kick in, and this is the start of the second half. He kicks it deep, knocked backwards is the ref. Gives it to the scrum half. Tygerberg decides to come out and play wide. And they immediately come with the intent of playing out wide. The wing kicks it in to the middle of the field, fielded by Khala Damon, and he knocks it on. So scrum. Scrum 15 meters into the Tygerberg half. So Tygerberg immediately on the front foot, applying pressure on the Primrose's backs. And it's been, Primroses have been dominating the scrums. So let's see if Tygerberg has rectified it during the pre-match talk, during the halftime talk. So Chad Geswind waiting on the referee to feed the scrum. Tygerberg 15 meters into the half of PRIMROSE's. Will it be the captain Cavino to pick up, or will it be given to the fly of Chedwin Saladin? And they play a 8-9 and a good kick there by the fly off. Touch PRIMROSE's ball on the 22-meter line. PRIMROSE's now having possession, but I think still having to defend the try line, as Tygerberg is very dangerous in this area. They do know how to regain possession. PRIMROSE's have to retain this position by winning this line out. Bashir Didrik's going up. Nice line out. The line out was collapsed. There's a illegal counter from Tygerberg. And PRIMROSE's gets a penalty on the 22. And I think Bashir Didrik's just injured himself. And it looks like Dale as well. Dale Marshall injured himself. Is it Dale? So we have two PRIMROSE's players down. Bashir Didrik's, he's literally on his knees with Dale Marshall just standing up. He is well being looked at. Looks like he's got a hand problem. So we have a penalty on the 22-meter line with Adam with the ball in hand. Definitely going to have a go at the touch. Estembelile Seth waiting on him to kick. Beautiful kick by Ada on the halfway line. So PRIMROSE's now have the position. So line out on the halfway line. Ayanda giving the instructions to the hooker. And the referee just told the scrum off to come into the hooker area. And I think there's a knock-on from PRIMROSE's. Tygerberg has regained possession. Scrum off literally on his knees trying to get the ball out of that ruck. And the referee has called him back. No advantage. Scrum on the halfway line for Tygerberg. They has been struggling with the scrums. Let's see what they can do. So Chad Giswin ready to throw in on the scrum for Tygerberg on the halfway line. Steady scrum. Tygerberg decides to run it out wide. The right wing coming in. And it's a kick into the hands of Tariq Albertus. He calls for a clean catch there, but it hasn't been given to him. But however, Tygerberg players was caught offside from the point of the breakdown, and PRIMROSE gets a penalty. And again, Tygerberg discipline has been very poor, especially when it comes into the 22 of PRIMROSE, and he hasn't kicked out. Another opportunity for Tygerberg to play out wide, and they do so with the center coming inside, outside. He's been well tackled there. Fly off tries to take it, he makes a dummy run and he beats two players. Pass the balls back. The referee says play on. It's a free for all. Dawood Valley takes the ball up and he's been tackled and he's hurt himself. The referee says play on. Big hit there on the flanker. Tygerberg again playing it out wide. The right wing coming in, captain Calvino taking it up. He's been tackled. A good pop there, good tackle there from PRIMROSE. 7 meters out, they go to the blind side, and a try by Brendan Collins, the right wing of Tygerberg, in the corner, exact same place where Tariq Alberta scored his try. So Tygerberg So we're having a replay, looking at the replay, and it's a beautiful try by Brendan Collins. Yep. So Marvin Diedrichs will now look to convert the try by Brendan Collins. Dawood Valley is being looked at on the right side of the field, out of picture from the cameras, and the conversion is good by Marvin Diedrichs. So the score is 12-5, 10-5. PRIMROSE has scored a try in the first half, unconverted. And Tygerberg with a penalty and a converted try makes the score 10-5 as we look at the replay. And Tygerberg is playing from left to right. And PRIMROSE is being put under pressure with this quick ball from Tygerberg. We have a kick in, and Dawood Valley has decided to continue. I think that Ricky Peterson has made a decision to sub Dawood Valley. So the game goes on with Dawood Valley still on the sideline. They are having a discussion there, but Tygerberg has now possession of the ball. The fly off, kicking a charge down. But the prop isn't fast enough to get to the ball. Fly off deciding what to do. He beats a tackle, gives it to the lock. He takes it up. He's been tackled, takes down 2 defenders with him. Playing it out wide with the prop. The reserve prop come up. And Ada takes it out wide to Bakir Kaida. He's been brought down on the 22-meter line. And PRIMROSE is taking the ball up wide. And a good run by Idris Arendse, captain of PRIMROSE. So Khalik Damun has been replaced. And a good run there by the lock. And he lost it in front of the try line. In front of the try line. Tygerberg kicks it out. And the center takes it up. He's been tackled. And the prop again, number one prop again. So knocked back by Tygerberg. They regain possession again. And there's an attacking. So he's been brought down. Tygerberg now have possession of the ball. And a good tackle there by Bashir Diedrichs. And Tygerberg taking it up. Well, he looks like he's alone. No one by him. Idris going for the steal. Doesn't get it. And Tygerberg taking it out wide with the captain. You know, he takes on the wing. Calls it inside to the fly out. He takes a run. He's now on the halfway line. Been brought down. Quick ball by Tygerberg. Bounce it onto the hook of PRIMROSE. The flanker picks it up. Loose ball on his side. And it's a knock on by Bakir Kaida. He tried to retain that ball. regain that move, and it's a knock-on. And the fans here in the stadium is going wild. And I think this is just what Tygerberg needs. Good support from the home crowd. So I have an injury with Bakir Kaida down. Looks like he's got a hamstring problem. So Khalik Damun has been replaced. And Theo Marshall has been replaced. So 2 replacements by PRIMROSE. And Tygerberg also doing a replacement there. Number 22, Gladwin Magala coming up for Angus Ashley Green. Angus Ashley Green has been replaced the left wing. So Tygerberg on the 10-meter line of PRIMROSE off. And PRIMROSE conceded a penalty. It's the second penalty they conceded so far. And Tygerberg has definitely been better in the scrums. But I think this is something they definitely talk about in the cloakroom. And Marvin Fredericks going for touch. So PRIMROSE is now on the back foot, trailing by 5 points. This is not a good area for them. So line of defense is going to be very important here. They're going to have to compete. An immediate collapse there by PRIMROSE. Scrum off coming in. Gives it to the 7th flanker. He takes it up. Advantage to Tygerberg. Not rolling away, I assume. And the 3 prop takes it up. He's been a busy guy. And the hooker takes it up. Good tackle there. A double hit on him. And Marvin Fredericks takes it up and it beats the outside center to score Tygerberg's second try of the afternoon. So Marvin Fredericks just scored Tygerberg's second try and he's going to do the conversion himself. So since the start of the second half, things hasn't gone the way for PRIMROSE. They were dominating the scrums. And Tygerberg came out and reversed that whole equation and now dominating the scrums themselves. PRIMROSE is conceding 2 scrum penalties so far. And now Tygerberg has scored a try by the outside back Marvin Fredericks. And there's another replacement here by PRIMROSE. Sinetimba Zwalonke coming up. And the conversion is over. So the score 17 points to PRIMROSE's 5. And we're in the 54th minute of the game. Tygerberg leading 17 points to 5 here on Florida Park with a packed out stadium here behind us. But there's still enough time left in this match for PRIMROSE to come back. It's a good deep kick into the 22. And Tygerberg has decided to run the ball with the flanker, number 7 flanker. And now they opted for the kick. And it's a high box kick here from the fly with the and Tariq Alberg is coming under it and knocked it on. And that is going absolutely nowhere. So a knock on there by Tariq Albertus as he went up for that high ball. There was no one around him. I think he should have catch it easily. It's unlike Tariq Albertus. Been a stalwart for Primroses all the years. Been injured. Hasn't played all the games in the Super League A. Has been drafted back only 2 weeks ago. Was very influential in the game against Van der Stel last week in that 145 trumping of Van der Stel. A record score for Primroses ever in the club's history. So another scrum for Tygerberg on the 10-meter line of their own half. And now they have conceded another penalty. So this is the third scrum penalty for Tygerberg. And the tables has really turned on Primroses. Is it perhaps maybe that they made the changes in the front row, in the forwards too quickly? Or is it some technical issues? But I'm sure the coach, Ricky Peterson, will definitely have a look at. So we have a line out. 14-15 meters into the half of Primroses. Tygerberg on attack again. In the middle of the line out. Flyer gets the ball. Flanker to the outside flanker. Good clean out there by Tygerberg. Quick, very quick ball. And he passes behind the back line, the outside backs. And the ball goes into touch. 2 meters from the 22-meter line of Primroses. The Primroses are the throw in. 17-5 here on Florida Park. And the crowd has just gone. This crowd has got just woken up here. And this is definitely what the Tygerberg Tira players need, the support. Where the crowd was a bit quiet in the first half, but now has definitely come alive in the second half. Primroses is losing the ball there. It's Tygerberg again on the attack. Good clean out into the hands of the prop. He takes with him 2 players. Good clean out. Pick up and go by the 7th live wire flanker. Primroses doing a counteract to no avail. The lock taking it up. And a quick ball out to the fullback. He beats 2 inside to the reserve flank, reserve 8-man of reserve wing. And the captain picks up, gives to the flanker on the outside. And the captain playing scrum off again. And a good pass from the 14 wing. And an intercept by Tariq Albertus. But he was out by the Primrose player. The Tygerberg had a penalty. Tygerberg had a penalty. And it's a line out 5 meters out of the try line from Primroses. Tygerberg has really come alive in this match. The experience of the Tygerberg players has really shown. Captain taking the line out. A short pass there to the flanker. A good clean out again. The lock taking it up. Good tackle there by Basir Tideriks. And the referee has given some controversy going on. As Primroses don't believe that try was scored, but we'll have a look at it. But the try has been given to Tygerberg under the poles. And Marvin Fredericks taking the conversion. Marvin Diedericks, yeah, sorry to taking the conversion. The replay that we see that the ball is lost into the over the line, but I'm sure that the referee saw something different. But the PRIMROSE players is not happy with that decision. But unfortunately, we don't have TV referee here at Florida Park. So from the replay, it looks like he lost the ball before going over the line. But like I said, the referee's decision is final. PRIMROSE now have to work their way back as the score is 24-5. It's a good kick. The wing from Tygerberg takes the ball, passes out to, and the live wire flanker, number 7 flanker of Tygerberg, Peter John Joseph, has been a live wire on this field. He's been all over the show, cleaning rucks, taking the ball up. And Tygerberg just conceded a penalty. PRIMROSE gets a penalty 15 meters into the half of Tygerberg. I'm sure they're going to go for touch. PRIMROSE now can't look to kick to poles. They need to score tries to get to the deficit of 19 points. So now we have a line out, 2 meters in from the 22-meter line of Tygerberg. Tygerberg has been a complete different team coming out into the second half. Let's see if PRIMROSE can win this line out. Lukman Tape going up, taking a good line out there. And Lukman Tape is on the field. So there's a maul, beautiful maul, still continuing with the maul. They just need to keep the bodies low. Tygerberg must make sure that they don't collapse the maul. We're definitely looking at the penalty try if they do. PRIMROSE is literally over the try line of Tygerberg, and it's a try by PRIMROSE. A beautiful maul try from the 22-meter line of Tygerberg. And PRIMROSE now are 14 points from Tygerberg's 24 points. So the deficit is now 10 points with the conversion to come. So it looks like Kyle Alexander is going to take the conversion. Kyle Alexander is going to take the conversion. And it looks like Sharik Davids, the youngster, is going to come up and make his appearance here on Florida Park. Sharik Davids. As Kyle Alexander missed the conversion with the score still at 24-10 in the It's a beautiful try. It's a beautiful maul set up there from PRIMROSE. We are 63 minutes in and it's 24 points to 10 on Florida Park. Marvin Diedericks kicking off. Flanker of Tygerberg knocked the ball on as he went for the none of PRIMROSE's players went up for that ball. They were all standing and looking at the ball, and the flanker went up. He was all alone in that space, but unfortunately for him, he knocked it on. And now we have a scrum on the 22-meter line of PRIMROSE. Scrum PRIMROSE. And we're looking at that replacement now. Sharik. No, it's Chad Guzman being replaced. The scrum off has played a very good game, being cheered on here by the fans. He has done his job for the coach. Well done, lad. And he's being replaced by 21, Ronaldo Daniels. And PRIMROSE is on the attack, playing the ball out wide. Good tackle there by Marvin Diedericks. Penalty for holding on and not for and it was a quick tap and go, but there's a knock on by Tygerberg, and PRIMROSE has given a lifeline there with a knock on as he tried to tap and go after a penalty was conceded by Tygerberg, as the player there is injured. We don't have a number on his back. One of Tygerberg's players is injured. I think that both benches, both of the teams, they have used up all the reserves. That is the rarity of this match, that it took the whole bench of both teams for the coaches to put on. That's how tight this match is. Unfortunately, Tygerberg just having the upper hand, 24 points to 10. So we have a scrum on the 22-meter line of PRIMROSE. PRIMROSE is in throw in. Let's see what's happening. Pick up. Good run there down the line, but it's a line out. His foot was on the something happening here on the sideline. A scuffle here on the sideline. The referee calls them back for the line out. This one, Love was out on that line out there, so Tygerberg now on the attack. Tygerberg playing the ball out wide again, and now it's not a more. PRIMROSE has regained possession. A good turnover there by PRIMROSE. Tariq Albertus kicks the ball down with the captain taking the ball up of Tygerberg and doing a switch pass. And the ball bounces back into Love's hands as he's been tackled just outside the 22. Good clean up there. And a knock on there from the scrum off, reserve scrum off. Let's Love the reserve scrum off, has knocked the ball on there. So it's a scrum Tygerberg. So PRIMROSE needs a W out of this game. Trailing by 14 points. Really need to get out of the half here. But Tygerberg has had all the territory so far and is being in the faces of the PRIMROSE's backline. Tygerberg has been utilizing the loose trio and has been a major problem for PRIMROSE's out wide. Let's see if PRIMROSE has fix the problems at the scrum. Tygerberg scrum was not happy with the movement of the scrum. The referee just blew and broke up the scrum. So we'll have a retake of that scrum. So in the last quarter of this match here by Tygerberg, Florida Park, 24-10 in favor of Tygerberg. Scrum on the 22-meter line. As the prop on the looser prop just gone to ground, and Primrose have received a penalty, a scrum penalty. So Primrose has a scrum penalty, got one back on Tygerberg. And Kyle Alexander to take the touch. Not to bag the kick. So we are 12 meters into the halfway line of Tygerberg. And Primroses need to score if they have any chance of winning this game. So Primroses need to be more conservative, make sure of the passes. This lineage is very important for them. And I think Tygerberg has just won that lineup. Yes, Tygerberg has won the lineup. The live wire flanker again. Penalty for not releasing the player. His knee was on the ground. The referee says that his knee was on the ground. The Primrose's player believes that he held him up, but the referee wants nothing to hear of that. So Marvin Diedericks now goes for touch. And again, we're looking at territory. Tygerberg now again into the half of Primroses, who's really been struggling coming into the half of Tygerberg, not converting it into points. So Tygerberg now have a line out 15 meters into the halfway line of Primroses. So Primroses won the lineup, but unfortunately, as they tried to regain possession, there was a knock-on in the process. So Tygerberg has regained possession, and now on the attack, it's a double hit there. The referee says the release, good pass to the fullback. He goes for the kick, box it out wide. And he's been taken out. Quick lineup by Primroses, and the referee wants none of it. And they're gonna go for a lineup. Primroses ball. Shakir Davids taking the Tygerberg player out by the line. So Tygerberg now still into the half of Primroses with another opportunity. If they can regain possession to score, Primrose, however, need to get out of the half. They need to get into the half of Tygerberg, need to retain possession. I think there's been a lack of continuity from Primrose's side. The liners has not been going their way as well. And now Tygerberg again playing it out wide. Diedericks taking a no-look kick. And then Shakir Davids taking it up. Beautiful offload there. And looks like a high tackle. The referee picked it up. So PRIMROSE has the advantage of a high tackle. They decide to run the ball out wide, and it's a flop pass out to the prop, and they come back for the penalty. So we have a penalty on the 22-meter line of PRIMROSE, who's been struggling this whole half. Tygerberg has dominated them in all aspects of the game. PRIMROSE has gone for the kick and doesn't kick out. And Tygerberg now decides to take the ball up again with the fullback. He goes through the middle. He's been tackled by the captain, Idris Arendse. He's been held up, and it's called more by the referee. PRIMROSE has done very well in regaining position. So we have a scrum on the 10-meter, no, 2 meters away from the 10-meter, 8 meters into the half of Tygerberg. Few things that hasn't gone PRIMROSE's way is the continuity, the decision making of PRIMROSE, and obviously the discipline factor. Let's see what they can do for the scrum. As the 8-man picks up, looking for support, no support, he breaks the tackle, he's on his way, inside pass to the scrum up. He knocks it on, and again, continuity, the issue for PRIMROSE. Too much infringements on this side as they come into the half of Tygerberg, and then obviously loses the ball. So we'll have a scrum. 22-meter line off Tygerberg. Tygerberg on the over the gain line, playing it up. Tygerberg has been breaking the defense of PRIMROSE on numerous occasions and gaining and gone over the gain line. So here they go out wide again. Beautiful pass there by Marvin Diedericks. He plays a quick ball, and Tygerberg now takes it up, and it's being offloaded, and a good clean up there. No scrum off. Fullback takes it up. He breaks the line with the captain of Tygerberg out wide, and a good tackle there. A try-saving tackle. The ball is still available for Tygerberg as the captain takes it up. However, he knocks it on. The referee says it's a knock-on. PRIMROSE is saved. By a knock-on from the captain of Tygerberg. So it's a scrum 6-7 meters away from the try line of PRIMROSE. 24-10 the score here on Florida Park with 2.5 minutes remaining in this match. Which was up until halfway, or up until the first half, was equally dominated by both teams, and in the second half Tygerberg came out. They fixed their scrums, started dominating the scrums, started dominating the lineouts, played the ball out wide, more intent, and has put PRIMROSE under enormous amount of pressure, scoring 3 tries in the process. Hence the fact that they are 24-10 up against PRIMROSE. Now PRIMROSE have a scrum literally on the try line. Feed. Ball comes out. Taken up by the outside centre. He knocks it on. Fly off of Tygerberg. He knocks it on again. Been a comedy of errors. So the first knock by PRIMROSE. We'll have a scrum. This is about 3 meters into the poles. Literally also about 6-7 meters away from the try line. With PRIMROSE. No, Tygerberg will have the throw in on the scrum. A good platform for them to attack. The fullback has gone from the blind side, come right over to the right side of the scrum, the wing as well. So there's nothing on the blind side for Tygerberg. Let's see what they're going to do. Scrummer picks up, attacks the line, he goes off for himself. It's a attempt on the rip. Good clean up. Good foul there by the lock. He comes in, he's been brought down 2 meters out from the try line. Ball comes to the hooker, the reserve hooker. He's been tackled well by his counterpart. And the flanker comes in and scores the try. The reserve, sorry, it's the reserve lock. He scores the try. So the score is 29-10. And I'm sure that PRIMROSE is now out of it. PRIMROSE are definitely out of it. And this makes things very difficult for them to maintain the Super League A status. So Marvin Diedrichs on the 80th minute of the game makes the conversion to make the score 31-10 to Tygerberg. So PRIMROSE lose 31-10 to Tygerberg on Florida Park on the 1st of August, which makes things very difficult for them going into the end of the Super League A fixtures. So PRIMROSE has to pray for other teams now to most probably lose and for them to win with big margins, and bonus points is going to be also a big factor. So PRIMROSE has now a very big mountain to climb going forward. Tygerberg has now secured the spot in the top 8 of the Super League A. Yet again, Tygerberg, congratulations on a very good game played here on Florida Park, and we say thank you to all for tuning in to Cape Rugby on DSTV 216. And for East Burton, it's been great chatting to you guys. Thank you, shukran.
Tigers, Tigers.